Hello everyone, I am Parikshit Saikia and welcome to another very exciting session on Unacademy CAT-alyst. This month of December, we have started a new initiative, which will help you crack the SNAP. 100 most important questions for the SNAP, questions which have repeated multiple times in the past in SNAP papers. So if you look at the last 20-year papers, these are questions which you can see more than once, 2 times or probably 3 times. And the Unacademy Intelligence Board has done a lot of research to come up with these handpicked set of selected questions. So make sure that you watch the next 15 minutes to make sure that you don't miss out on any of these important questions. As always, the first thing I'm going to tell you is give me 5 seconds to ensure that I'm streaming live before we get started with today's session. Okay, I think we are streaming live and we are good to start. A small notification at the start. There is a new batch which is starting on Unacademy Plus. You see on the left of your screen, the beginners batch for CAT 2021 and a complete weekday batch for CAT 2021. The educators are as mentioned, right? For the beginners batch, Ravi Prakash, Shabana and Bharat Gupta. And for the weekday batch, Arun Sharma, Abhilasha Swarup, Aparna and Rahul, right? So in case you are a CAT 2021 aspirant, you might wish to enroll for these batches and you can definitely get a 10% off. You know what? You can use the referral code. Which referral code will you use? You can use this code Parikshit Saikia, okay? And you get 10% off on the subscription. Let's get started. Okay. One more thing. I get a lot of messages these days on the app asking me for my schedule. So my schedule this particular week, right, is on your screen. So as you see, the next class is scheduled for tomorrow, December 22nd. These are ZAT classes, 10 p.m. These are plus classes, okay? These are all plus classes. So what is important for you is the free classes if you are not a plus member yet, the free classes. So tomorrow, Thursday, 6:30 p.m. is LR for your SNAP. Remember, in YouTube, we are doing Quants. So for LR, that also needs to be taken care of. And I have started an initiative on Unacademy free, right? Unacademy free. You can join me for these classes live, okay? Thursday, 6:30 p.m. 1 hour class. And then Sunday, again, it's a free class for LR for your SNAP, okay? Sunday, 6:30 p.m. So Thursday and Sunday, make sure that you catch me live. Let's get started. Okay. Now, we know that for some of you, you have already written the SNAP yesterday. Some of you would want to improve on your scores and the others, you will be writing the SNAP for the first time. Remember, you will get to hear a lot of things that these are the questions that were asked yesterday and these were the topics. But remember, even the paper setter knows that a span of 2 weeks, everyone probably will know which were the topics which were asked in SNAP paper 1, which was yesterday. So those topics might or might not repeat. Hence, it is very important that you don't change your study plan, your strategy. Why? Because you never know, topics which were not asked yesterday could very well be asked on the 6th of January and on the 9th of January when you actually go and write the SNAP again. Or for some of you, as I said, for the first time. Let's get started with the first one. David gets on the elevator at the 11th floor of a building and rises up at the rate of 57 floors per minute. At the same time, Albert gets an elevator at the 51st floor. This is 51st, okay? 51st floor of the same building and writes down at the rate of 63 floors per minute. If they continue traveling at this rates, then at which floor will their elevators meet? Okay. Then at which floor will their elevators meet? Now think about it. Let the speed of the elevator be, let's say, x meters per minute. X meters per minute. Okay, that's the speed of the elevator. Now remember the first person, right? Where is he getting up? He gets up on the 11th floor. And remember, the two human beings are meeting on the same floor. The two human beings are meeting on the same floor. So can I say 11th floor and then he moves up, right? What is the speed? 57 floors per minute. 57 floors per minute, right? So what will happen? Can I say plus 57, okay? 57, okay. Let's not take x as The speed, what I will take is, let them meet after t minutes. Let's put, because the speed is given, right? Let's not take x to be the speed. I will take let them meet after t minutes. After t minutes. Fine? I think that's easy. Why? Because the speed is given. So there's no point taking the speed once again. 57 flows per minute. Now remember, speed into time will get you the distance. So 57 is the speed, 57 flows per minute into the time. So what is 57 into t? Speed into time. Speed into time will get you the distance, right? So 11 plus 57 into t. Remember, 11 is also the distance, will give you the flow at which the human being at that point of time is. Remember, what is t? Let them meet after t minutes. Similarly, the other human being, where is he? He is on the 51st floor. So 51. Remember, he goes down. He goes down. So 51 minus something. So what is it? Minus 63 is the speed. So speed into the time. Speed into the time will get you the distance. So 63 into t. So remember, both of them are equal. So what is this given you? This is given you the floor at which they currently meet. Perfect? I think it's easy, right? So 51 minus 11 is 40. 57 plus 63 is 120. So 120. So what is t? T is equal to 1 by 3 minutes. T is equal to 1 by 3 minutes. Get it? Perfect. I think now it's easy. Now it's very easy, because now they are asking you at which floor will their elevators meet. Very simple. Just substitute the value of t. Just substitute the value of t in the equation. So 11 plus 57 into 1 by 3, right, will get you the answer. So this is 19. 19 plus 11 is 30. That's the answer. Got it? Got it? So I see some of the comments on YouTube. Definitely, we are going to make sure that I'm going to answer them, but at the end of the session. Okay. Now, someone is asking, why not relative speed formula works here? See, relative speed, it's not about relative speed, right? Why? Remember, you are on the elevator and the person is stationary. The person is stationary, and you remember, and you know what? The speed is 57 flows per minute. So remember, that is the speed. So that is the speed of the elevator plus the human being. So that has already been taken care of, right? So when do you take relative speed? When the speeds of the two human beings individually are known, right? But here, one person, 57 flows per minute, is probably the person is already standing there, and that is the time at which, that is the rate at which the elevator is moving. You get the point, right? So it's not about two individual speeds that I need to take care of. It is about one combined speed, 57 flows per minute. Okay? Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Okay, number 2. A can complete a work in 20 days, B can complete the same work in 30 days, while C can do the same work in 60 days. They start together. Okay, now you know how I do time and work, right? If you have followed any of my previous videos, you know that let total work is something. Let total work is something, right? So how much is that something? You can take any number, but I keep repeating, the easiest number to take is a number which is divisible by 20, as well as by 30, as well as by 60. So take a number which is divisible by 20, as well as by 30, as well as by 60. That will make your life really easy when it comes to the calculations. So 60 units. You can take 100 units, you can take 200 units, any number, but probably 60 will give you the easiest calculations. Then A can complete the work in 20 days. So if A does it in 20 days, can I say 60 units is the total work? A completes the work in 20 days. So can I say 3 units per day? 3 units per day. What about B? B completes the work in 30 days. So 60 by 30 is 2 units per day. Right? Next is C. C is how much? 60 days. So 60 divided by 60 is 1 unit per day. Correct? Next, A leaves after 3 days. Perfect. If A leaves after 3 days, so can I say in 3 days, A must have worked 3 into 3, which is 9 units. Will you agree? 3 into 3, which is 9 units. Similarly, how much time did B work? B leaves 4 days before the work was originally scheduled to be completed. Now be careful. He doesn't leave after 4 days, but he leaves 4 days before the work was originally scheduled to be completed. So let's find out, when was the work originally scheduled to be completed? The work was originally scheduled to be completed when all of them work together. So 60 units, if all of them work together, so one day they would have completed 3 plus 2 plus 1. So basically 60 by 6, 10 units per day, right? 10 units per day. So 60 by 6 is 10 days. They would have taken 10 days. Would you agree? Yes. So originally the work was scheduled to be completed in 10 days. But you know what? B leaves 4 days in advance. It means 10 minus 4, B must have worked for 6 days. B must have worked for 10 minus 4, 6 days. So one day 2 units, in 6 days B must have done 18 units. 6 into 2, 12 units. 6 into 2, 12 units. Correct? Question is, for how many days did C work? Now remember, what is the total work that is done? Total work that has been completed. What is the total work that got completed? 12 plus 9, 21 units. Total work that got completed is 21 units. Perfect. Now I think you are on the verge of getting an answer. Remember, how much is the remaining work? Remember, the total work was 60. You have already completed 21. So total work that remains is 60 minus 21, 39. Who would be doing this work? C would be doing this work. And how much work does C does per day? 1 day, 1 unit. So 39 by 1 is 39 days, and that's your answer. Did you get it? So it's very simple. How much work did A and B completed? Whatever is the remaining work, obviously who will complete that? The third person. So remaining work divided by the work done per day by that human being will get you the number of days. Got it? So I think you got the second one as well, 39. Right? Let's go for the third one. Let's go for the third one. Okay. Let's go for the third one. Okay. Next, third one. Okay. A real number, be very careful. Real number, what does it mean? It need not be an integer. It can be a fraction. It can be a decimal, like 1.2222224, 1.2222222 God continuous, right? So that's a real number. You cannot ignore that. So remember, a real number, 5.666666 is also a real number. So remember, when they talk about a real number, you need to take care of the decimals as well. So be very careful there. Otherwise, most people go wrong in that sum. It's again a previous year question. Number 3, okay? See, I will talk about the cutoffs and all. Let's finish this and then we are going to talk about yesterday's paper. A real number between minus 3 and plus 3 is chosen. So remember, minus 3 to plus 3, any number is possible basically. If a decimal is also possible. So basically minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. If you think about it, 0, 1, 2 and then 3, right? 1, 2 and 3. Now think about it. Any number minus 2.666666 is also possible, right? So you have to take the entire number line. Now they are saying, what is the probability that R square is greater than R? R square is greater than R. That's the probability. Okay. Now think about it. R square, okay, square. Think about the negative side first. The negative side. The negative side, always R square is greater than R. Why? Because if the numbers are negative, you know what? R is negative, but if you square that number, R square is going to be positive. Perfect. It means in this range, definitely R square is going to be greater than R. Will you agree? Why? R is negative and R square is positive. Remember, you are squaring a number. Next, think about it. Any number greater than 1, not 1, but greater than 1. Let's say 2. 2 square is 4. So 4 is greater than 2. Here also R square is greater than R. Take an example, right? If you take R as 2, R square become 2 square 4. So 4 is definitely greater than 2. If you take 3, R as 3, R square become 3 square is 9. 9 is definitely greater than R. Here also it holds true. The only thing you need to concentrate is between 0 to 1. Think about it. Let's take an example. Let's take any number. Example R is, let's say, 0.5. Right? What happens to R square? R square will become 0.5 whole square will become 0.25. Oh, here it is not true. Can you see this? Here R square is less than R. This doesn't hold true. So here in this range, this doesn't hold true. Perfect. You know what? So what is the probability? Remember, there are 6 equally spaced. Area 1, this is area 1, this is area 2, this is area 3, area 4, area 5, area 6. So you can think about there are 6 equally spaced divisions, right? 6 equally spaced divisions, out of which one division doesn't satisfy. Only one division doesn't satisfy. Remaining 5 satisfies. So your answer is 5 by 6. Your answer is 5 by 6. Be very careful. This is a very wonderful sum because a lot of the people got it wrong when it came in the snap. So a wonderful question, right? 5 by 6. Why did I do it like this? I keep repeating, we are not talking about integers. We are talking about real numbers, and real numbers can be 0.5555559, right? That's also a real number. So you cannot be taking individual numbers. Rather, you need to consider the entire numbering. Okay. Let's go to the fourth one. Let's go to the fourth one. Okay. Okay, number 4. There are 9 elements given as AA, okay, BBs, 4 Cs. So there are 2 As, 3 Bs, and 4 Cs. In how many ways any 7 elements can be chosen? 7 elements. Now people might think this is a question of PNC, might be very difficult, but I'm just going to use common sense and logic. See, 7 elements you need to choose. If you need to choose 7 elements, can I say basically the easiest way of thinking would be you need to eliminate 2 elements. Why? Because there are 9 elements. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are a total of 9 elements. So out of the 9 elements, if you can exclude 2, you select 7 automatically. So basically, instead of thinking about selecting 7, you think the other way around. I'm gonna exclude 2. Exclude 2. So which 2 would you want to exclude? It can be 2 same elements, right? 2 same elements you want to exclude. Same elements you want to exclude. So which elements can that be? AA, or you might want to exclude BB, or you might want to exclude CC, right? Or probably what you are excluding are 2 different elements. So if we exclude 2 different elements, it can be AB or AC or BC. That's it. That's it. See, moment you exclude 2, automatically you select the remaining 7, right? So I'm just thinking the other way around because that's easy. Exclude 2. So how many ways can you exclude 2? You can exclude 2 in 6 ways. So these 3 plus these 3. So total 6 ways you can exclude 2. It also means in 6 ways you can select 7. So your answer is 6. I hope you all got it. I hope you all got it. So exclude 2. Which 2? 2 can be same or 2 different. So if same, it can be AA, BB, CC, or different is AB, AC or BC. Got it? Chalo. Next, let's go to the next one. Let's answer is 6. See, very easy. Don't think it to be PNC. Remember, this is snap. They will not ask you 2 difficult questions. Easy questions, but conceptual questions. Next, number 5. Okay, another one picked up from a previous year snap paper. 8A, 2B, 3C, 5. 8A, 2B, 3C, 5 is divisible by 99. 99. Then find the number of possible values of A plus B plus C. Now think about it. If a number is divisible by 99, it got to be divisible by 9 as well as by 11. Why? Because 99 can be written as 9 into 11. So if a number is divisible by 99, got to be divisible by 9 as well as by 11. Correct? Perfect. So what is the divisibility rule for 9? What is the divisibility rule for 9? I think we all know the divisibility rule for 9. Divisibility rule for 9 says the sum of the elements should be divisible by 9. Will you agree? Sum of the elements, right? What is the sum of elements? 8 plus 2, 10. 10 plus 3, 13. 13 plus 5, 18. So 18 plus A plus B plus C got to be divisible by 9. Will you agree? 18 plus A plus B plus C got to be divisible by 9. So what should be the value of A, B, C? Can you tell me? What should be the value of A plus B plus C? Think about it. Got to be divisible by 9. So A plus B plus C can be 0. In that case, 18 by 9 is divisible. Or A plus B plus C can be 9. Why? Because 18 plus 9 is 27 and 27 by 9 also divisible. Or it can be 18. Or it can be, why? 18 plus 18 is 36. Or it can also be 27. But it cannot be more than 27. Why? Remember, the maximum possible value of A, B and C is 9. 9 each. 9 each. So 9, 9, 9 makes it 27. That's the maximum possible value. So there are 4 possibilities. Next, let's look at divisibility rule by 11. What is the divisibility rule by 11? You know what? Divisibility rule by 11 is sum of the even elements minus the sum of odd elements. Even minus odd. Sum of even minus sum of odd elements. Sum of even elements minus the sum of odd elements. Modulus, okay? Always bigger minus smaller, so mod. Divide, this should be divisible by 11. So count, can you add? 5 plus 3, 10, 8, 10, 18. So 18 minus a plus b plus c should either be divisible by 11 or it can also be equal to 0. Either be divisible by 11 or equal to 0. Now think about it. You have got 4 options from here. Let's try out. If you put a plus b plus c as 0, what will it become? 18 by 11. 18 by 11 is not divisible by 11. Next, if you put a plus b plus c as 9, 18 minus 9 is 9. 9 by 11, not divisible. Third, if you put a plus b plus c as 18, 18 minus 18 is 0 and 0 by 11, perfect. Perfect. So what can be the value of a plus b plus c? A plus b plus c. Only possible value is 18. Right? 27 is also not possible. Why? 27 minus 18 is 9, right? And 9 by 11 is also not divisible. So the only possible value of a plus b plus c which satisfies both the conditions, both, is a plus b plus c is 18. Question is asking how many values exist? How many such solutions exist? So there is just one solution. Which is that solution? 18. Answer is option A. Answer is option A. Got it? I hope you are understood. So I think people are asking me, I just going through the comments now in YouTube. People definitely want to improve. Yes, see the cutoffs, I don't want to comment on the cutoffs as such, but definitely the paper yesterday was very easy. Was easy. People have actually attempted a lot of questions. Okay, so definitely the cutoffs are gonna be somewhere around 45 plus, probably around 45, plus minus 2, obviously it can be, but around 45 we are looking at if you are targeting SIBM Pune. If you are looking at SIBM Pune, so obviously it can be plus 2 or minus 2, but around 45 is what we are looking at, right? Around 45. So remember, the paper was easy, cutoffs are going to be very high. Yesterday some topics were not tested. Does it mean that it's not going to be tested again on the 6th of January? No. Remember, who has set the paper is also smart enough, right? He also knows that students are today aware of what was asked in SNAP paper 1. So in paper 2, there might be an entirely new set of topics or there might be some revision, some topics which can repeat. But definitely you don't change your strategies. Your preparation strategy got to be the same. I'm going to discuss more about yesterday's paper in tomorrow's session because today we are already out of time. Tomorrow we are definitely I'm gonna talk more about the SNAP paper which happened yesterday, right? So today we are out of time, so let's not try to finish it fast. We'll discuss it tomorrow more about yesterday's paper and which area should you concentrate, okay? And what should be the cutoffs regarding yesterday. My take on yesterday, so that I need some time for that. I don't want to rush, okay? So we'll continue this tomorrow. And remember, if you want to view any of the classes on Unacademy for free, you can always join as a first-time user. Use a new mobile number. If you have registered as a first-time user, you can always use this invite code Parikshit Saikia and you will get a lot of classes absolutely free on Unacademy. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the session, and the only way I say you can give a feedback is if you hit the like button. That's the only way we know that you have liked the sessions and we can come up with more and more such sessions. So thank you so much and stay safe. I see you tomorrow morning at 10:30. Goodbye for now.